Joining us now is Michelle Bolofer, the program director at Inside Out Literary Arts on the Megacast. Michelle, thanks for being with us today.
Yes, thanks so much for having me.
Appreciate having you on. Apologize, we're a little bit behind time, but let's dive right into it. Tell us about Inside Out Literary Arts, the history of the organization, and who you provide services to in our local area.
Yeah, absolutely. So Inside Out Literary Arts was founded in 1995 by Dr. Terry Blackhawk, and really with this recognition that poetry and creative writing has this power to transform youth, transform their lives, the way they see themselves, and the way that they can operate in the world. And so we are a youth-serving organization. We serve students from elementary through high school with our in-school programming, our after-school programming, and our community programming.
And so what are some of the programs that you do offer to serve this mission and to provide this kind of dedicated service to kids in the local area?
Yeah, so we have our in-school program that partners with classrooms in the Detroit and Metro Detroit area to have a real professional working artist come in with the classroom and for a series of weeks work with students to improve, creative writing, help them explore themselves and build community and so forth, and ending with a publication that each student is published in. For our after-school programming, we do high school only, so teens 13 to 19. We do lots of activities with them, again, around publication as well as performance. They also have the opportunity to try out for our annual youth performance troupe, in which they get additional coaching and professional mentorship and opportunities to really bring their voice to new stages. And then we also do community work. So we've got lots of activities that we do in the Metro Detroit area, partnering with other organizations and really helping raise the profile of what creative writing can do for the person and can do for our community.
InsideOutDetroit.org for more information. InsideOutDetroit.org. And Michelle, what kind of impact do these programs have on these kids that are participating, both for their education, but also just their overall development in this environment?
Yeah, so we always say that, literary arts is the vehicle, but what the ultimate goal is here is for us to help build up students and build up their confidence. And that's what we find is that this is the entry for them to learn more about themselves, learn how to express themselves or feel more empowered to express themselves. And so we really do see that that community that's built and they feel more confident in themselves. They've gone on to do some really wonderful things. Our alumni have been involved in so many things. But we also just see this power of youth voice that we are able to learn from as an organization and that they are able to carry out into the world. And so I think that's the biggest impact that we find these students are really empowered to go out and create in the world.
It's great because these programs allow these kids to have that creative outlet. And one of the most interesting points that I heard on creativity was from a college professor of mine, Carl Good, was his was his name. And he always would talk about how kids at some point in their life, they start to be taught to kind of tamper their creative mind and not really look out in the world so fancifully and look more through the lens of reality. And that's great to some extent, but to another extent, it really does hold them back from being their true selves and really tapping into the magic behind that creativity. What's great about this program too is that you help some of your students when they create this work to then go ahead and publish that work and take it to the next level. Can you tell us about that and how that ultimately impacts how creativity plays a role in their life for years to come?
Yeah, so it's really great that you mentioned creativity because I think that's one of the things that we do see, tamped down, and we try to bring back that fun, playful aspect of creativity. Let folks take risks on papers instead of worrying about, how it's going to be evaluated, helping them, really lean into what they find most interesting, and then going from what motivates them and interests them and inspires them, putting it on a page and being able to work with our writers to help revise, to help understand, because we, of course, with all of the confidence building, all that, we actually do work on literary skills and writing skills, and so we help them revise, make informed decisions about what they want to do with their work and with their words, and recognize that they have the ultimate control around that. And then we do take all of these poems and publish them into school anthologies for each of the schools that we work with. And for our after school program, we do have an after school anthology. And being able to hold a book in your hands with your own name in it and recognize that you have contributed, you are now an author. And not only that, we sometimes use those books to bring to our next classrooms and use those as the model text for authors. They realize they are published artists now at this point, and there's really a change in the way that they look at themselves and treat themselves as professionals.
Especially seeing that these are creations by people that are your peers or were in your position in years past. And it really informs that somebody in my position, in my community, can do this. And that means I can do it too.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it really sets that example. That's one of the things that bringing in real local contemporary artists. So artists, poets aren't just somebody in a book that, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, that have no connection. These are real people who largely come from similar neighborhoods as our students, similar demographics, and we are really showing them that yes, you can be a real live working artist, and this actually matters in our community. And I think seeing that and having that connection one to one with our writers is really transformative for students.
We're joined by Michelle Bolofer, the program director of Inside Out Literary Arts, joining us on the Megacast. InsideOutDetroit.org is their website, InsideOutDetroit.org, for more information, how you can get involved and how you can support this organization, the great work that they do for kids in Detroit. You've also have an upcoming event on September 8th. That's another way people can support your organization. Tell us about that event and how people can participate.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's the evening of September 8th at Valade Park, downtown Detroit. It's called If the River Could Sing, and we will have poetry performances, music performances, writing and printing, and other interactive activities for the whole family. Please come out and join us. It's going to be a great time.
More information, InsideOutDetroit.org. That's InsideOutDetroit.org. For more information, you navigate over to the news and events page, and you'll be able to find all the information that you need. If the River Could Sing, a celebration of writing and river with Inside Out Detroit. It's going to be at 2670 Atwater Street in Detroit, September 8th, 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Again, more information, InsideOutDetroit.org. In terms of other ways that people can help your organization, other volunteer opportunities, or what are some of the needs of your organization at this moment in time that the community inside and outside of Detroit can support you with?
Yeah, absolutely. So one, I would say just, check out our website and get involved. So if you have youth that who might be interested, absolutely direct them to our Citywide Poets registration. Come out and join our events. We have a Facebook page, we have Instagram, so we always publicize our events. They are almost always open to the public without pre-registration, and if some are, we encourage you to go ahead and pre-register. Join our newsletter to stay tapped into what it is we're doing and volunteer opportunities that come up, and of course donate if you're interested. We would love to have you.
And this is a great organization. It's won a lot of awards. Also, the White House presented Inside Out the highest honor in youth arts programming, the National Arts and Humanities Youth Program Award in 2009 during the Obama administration. And Michelle Obama also presented Dr. Terry Blackhawk with the Coming Up Taller Award for Excellence in After-School Programming just a couple of years before that in 2007. More information, of course, on this organization, how you can get involved, InsideOutDetroit.org. Michelle, anything else for us about your organization before we let you go today?
We just really want to share that we absolutely love the community support and that we are so grateful. And to the extent you can get creative and get involved in writing, we encourage you to, and we hope you join us at our event on September 8th.
Never stop writing is what I've been told time and time again by people in all areas of life. And we certainly encourage that from those participating in Inside Out Detroit. Michelle, thank you so much.
Thank you.